What's going on, world? It's Work Hard Wednesday, December 21st, 2016. This is obviously one of our last meetings of the year, and so we just want to go over a few things, and then well, our cheat sheet, and then we're gonna shut it down and then go one on one. But just want to thank the Lord above. 2016 is already coming to a close. It's crazy how these years just fly by. When you're in motion, it happens a lot quicker. And I think that's what we're looking for. Staying busy, continuing to break those walls down that are in front of us, continue to move forward in everything that we do, no matter what. I mean, we're always gonna fail. The thing is, true failure, like we know, is just staying down and quitting. For us, we just learning as we go along, and that can't stop, won't stop mentality, uh, the the drive. Those things are rare. Most people would just tap out and throw in the towel if things aren't going their way, and if things look are too overwhelming, they'll just give up. And I think that we have to defy the odds and continue to move ahead, like steps moving forward, no matter what, through it all, is why we were chosen and why we're still here today. Because you have to have that as an entrepreneur, as we see throughout this 3-year journey so far, going on 4 years, come January 2nd. Through all the obstacles, the ups, the downs, the in betweens, as far as business, personal life. Uh, and there was a lot of hardships along the way, and there's going to be plenty more. Don't get me wrong, not wishing that upon us, but it's just life. Life is going to throw, and it's up to us to withstand those battles and conquer, those mountains that come in front of us, because God, he has a bigger plan for us. I really believe that with all my heart, and it's up to us to weather whatever is coming our way, because that is just how he's testing us and preparing us to for what we envision, what we desire. Does it, and it's up to us to just not lose heart. Just know that everything is going to come and it's going to pass. And if we look at everything glass half full, with the optimism of knowing where we're headed, understanding and being faithful to the process, trusting in it, and not only that, but trusting in Him, He's going to see us through all the time, not just one or two times, all the time. And that's the beautiful thing about having that guy in our corner. So, I want to go in this cheat sheet real quick, get this in the books. Uce Juice. I started the never-ending boost romance copy. This is more than just another drink. Dare to turn your dream into reality. To inspire a generation to go further, instill confidence in oneself, and transform into a new you. Motivation, determination, and patience. Strength, unity, and peace is our recipe for you to succeed in the movement. WhwJuice.com. Bottle time, 20 ounce, 591 milliliters, heat set Amcor Power Flakes along with PT, polyethylene terephthalate. Bottle diameter and width, 2.582 inches. Bottle height, 8.5 inches. Net weight fluid, 619.1 grams. Gross weight, fluid and bottle, 659.1 grams. The finish is 38 millimeters. The bottle weight is 40 grams. Nutrition fat, serving size, 8 fluid ounces, 240 milliliters, 60 milligrams of natural caffeine per 8 fluid ounces, 150 milligrams of natural caffeine per 20 fluid ounces. Serving per container, 2.5 calories, 70 per serving, 175 total. Calories from fat, 0. Total fat, saturated fat, trans fat, 0 grams. Cholesterol and sodium, 0 milligrams. Total carbs, 17 grams per serving, 42.5 total. Percent daily value is 6% and 15% total. Dietary fiber is 0 grams. The sugars is 16 grams, 40 total. Protein is 0 grams. Vitamin A, 2%, 5% total. Vitamin C, 8%, 20% total. Calcium, 2%, 5% total. And then iron, 0%. And the benefits of the ingredients: apple juice reduces bad cholesterol levels and enhances the cardiovascular health. The risk of getting heart disease is reduced significantly. Helpful for weight loss, improves the function and the health intestines, combats constipation effectively, cleans liver and kidneys, and reduces the risk of kidney and liver disease. Improves digestion and eliminates harmful toxins for the body. Contains antioxidants which prevent different kinds of cancer. Vitamin C, very good for the lungs, and it lowers the risk of asthma. Mango juice improves memory and concentration, prevents mental weakness. Carotene, which prevents heart disease and other ailments, combats poor digestion and acidity. Very effective for liver disorders, rich in vitamin A, so it's good for your eyesight. Makes the complexion fair and the skin soft and shiny. Pineapple juice contains the enzyme bromeliad, a natural anti-inflammatory that encourages the healing of bruises and swelling in the body. Bromeliad can reduce arthritis, pain, and postoperative swelling. Also promotes helping the body break down proteins. Contains vitamin C, which functions as a natural antioxidant, promotes a healthy immune system, and can help you recover more quickly from a cold. Promotes cell growth, tissue repair, and the body's production of collagen, a protein that plays an important role in the healing of wounds. It helps the body metabolize fats and absorb iron. Not only protection against the development of cancer, exhibits anti-tumor properties. It is an immune booster and considered one of the most nutritious fruits in the world. Many of its nutrients are known to stimulate the immune system. Considered a digestive stimulant, traditionally used as a laxative, has been found to be 75% as effective as morphine sulfate in relieving pain without the toxic side effects. Effective against bacteria and fungus with active compounds like athroquinones, globutin, and terpenes. Taro, a root vegetable grown in semi-tropical climates. Low glycemic index. The low GI means that taro affects blood sugar levels slowly without the peaks and crashes of a high GI, which leads to increased hunger later on. Eating and low GI foods can help prevent diabetes. Contains good amounts of vitamin A and C. Tropical banana contains good amounts of antioxidants, minerals, and vitamins, replenishes energy, and revitalizes the body instantly. Vitamin C helps the body develop resistance against infectious agents and scavenge harmful oxygen-free radicals. Malic acid is an organic compound that is made by all living organisms, contributes to the pleasantly sour taste of fruits, and is used as a food additive. Natural caffeine, the raw green Arabica coffee bean, is considered to make milder, less bitter coffee. It is the additive of coffee beans grown in Ethiopia and 70 other equatorial countries. Pectin, a gelling agent used as a stabilizer in fruit juices, gives you an excellent mouthfeel with taste consumers expect from fruit juices.
Hey, next time we go to Monterey, can you take me ice skating for my mom's work?
And there goes the cheat sheet. So real quick, we have not next week. Oh, in 2 weeks. I'll bring this back up again 2 weeks. But it's going to be our first event down south. Island's Best Youth All-Star Game. It's going to be their second annual, and it's going to be at what is the college again? It's not going to be at the same place at that high school that we did it last year. It's going to be at Cerritos College. So it's a different venue, and I believe they got like a different media coverage. So they raised their prices, but I still wanted to be a part of it because we did a real good job, and I think we could even do better. Another thing we were talking about as far as marketing is concerned, like when we do these events, is putting together more kind of package deals. I read somewhere like when it's just giving them extra incentive to want to purchase more, like with the offering of more, and then dropping off like $5 or $10 off the pricing or something like that. But I want to do more of that when this upcoming year in 2017, instead of staying like just pushing the hard line with pricing, we'll throw in like specials, knock off $5 or $10 if they buy whatever, if they buy X amount of, they spend over a certain amount or something like that. But pretty much I want to just start offering that more because We know how we do as far as beverage sales. We do pretty good, but as far as like other like the apparel promo materials, not too much really going on in that area. I mean, we'll have a few here or there, but really doesn't. We don't really get we don't really get sales out of that. But I want to do it. I want to see what we can do. Like if we are able to package, like give them package deals. So that's the first, that's the one thing that's coming up. Obviously, it's the end of 2016. This Friday, most likely, we're probably not going to have a meeting because it's going to be weekends, and people are still doing their last minute shoppings, runarounds, yada yada. We know the deal, and so this meeting right here is important that we come together midweek because we have to discuss what the roles that we want to play moving forward, and so that we're all on the same page and the responsibilities that we spoke up on, and that's what it's down to. A whole another year to go out there and do work. This. I mean, I don't know if you guys like really like feel what we've accomplished like in 3 years, but it's huge. I mean, the statistics, the numbers about how many businesses fail within the first year, second, third year, and I just like I never take it lightly, and I would hope that you guys are just like in the back of your minds, or even at the front of your minds, that you're just looking at that and you're just saying to yourself, like, damn, like we have created something that has stood, 3 years worth of testing time. We're going on our 4th year. That's huge. That no one could take away from any of them. We put in a lot of energy into this, a lot of effort into this, into building the foundation up. And we just got to start, being mindful of which those things are major, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. We should really appreciate our efforts because our efforts is what propelled us to got us here today, and that's what I want us to do. A lot more as to like, man, it's just not like, man, I'm just helping, but I'm really putting in a piece of me, like a piece of me into this company that has impacted so many people around this globe. And not too many people will ever say that in their lives, and we're doing it and going on 4 years now. So pride in that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, don't let it just be like, oh, just going through the motions. Oh, we've done it. We've been done that. We're just working it. Nah, it's more than that, man. Appreciate this journey. Embrace, the blessings that God has stored for us and coming our way. I mean, we're fighting for a lot more than what people think. I mean, and that's why we have to be on our toes as far as getting better. Growth. On every level, we should just be thinking about, like, man, how do we continue to climb this mountain? How can we climb it faster? How can we get better in the areas that we want to get better in? Because that's what the focus is all about. Like when we end this right here, this hangout, we go straight into the ones and we figure it out. We really put specific tasks, responsibilities that we are going to hold ourselves accountable for 2017. And we're not going to run high. Just take it on. Cool. Like real deal. Like we've got enough under our brain to know, like, okay, how to play this game. And in order for us to really get to the level that we desire, it's going to take a lot more of that mindset on a consistent basis. Like, man, how do we just get better our systems and processes that we have right now? How do we take our existing accounts and grow them? How do we take, how do we put together some different plans in order for us to grow new markets? I mean, these are all things that we have to be conscious about And coming in 2017, it's never like, here goes my thing. Everybody like we know, they talk about, oh man, 2016 and whatever, and they always just like, damn, next year is gonna be my best year. Well, here's the thing, man. Every year should be your best year. It shouldn't just be like, oh man, we just ran off a whole year, now we waiting to make another year a best year. Hell nah. The best year, no matter what you go through. And it's like, here goes the thing that we have to be conscious about. No matter what the circumstances, the situations are, God has it all under control. No matter what. If you really truly believe in that, we talk about this all the time because it's important to keep that in the forefront of our mind. No matter what the bills look like, no matter what the situations, the circumstances of life, whatever is on our plate, on our fast stuff. If we really trust in God the way we say we do, then we're just gonna lean on Him and go through what He needs us to go through. You know what I mean? And we have to be grateful for that because it's a blessing in disguise. Here goes the thing that we fail to do is we fail to realize what the lessons that He's trying to teach us, and therefore we miss the whole, whatever it was, we missed it all. Like, damn, we don't want to do that no more. We want to embrace everything. But we always talk about meeting Him halfway. Well, we're like, what was the thing? Like I told you guys a couple of meetings ago, where do we really want to be? It all comes down to 50% of our efforts. If God is going to open up those doors, like we want Him, oh man, we're just going to, man, I need you to open up this door for me. But we don't want to go knock on the door. We don't want to, do what it takes. Then we're going to ultimately continue to be in the same position that we were in a year ago. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to live that life. I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to get better. I want to continue to, get bigger, do things at such a high level where, man, people are just like blown away. I mean, they're blown away right now. So what does that say? Man, if we're doing this on a minimal scale, imagine what a bigger scale is. This is all free right here. But at the end of the day, it's on us. Whatever we want, if we really believe like that, we can manifest something in our mind and it can come to life. There can't be. I mean, the perfect example is our own product. That's as simple as that. We got to use those things. So use those things as motivation, as inspiration to get us through those days that like we feel like, oh man, it's just too much. Even weeks or even months, whatever it lasts. But we got to use the things that we have in our corner, the achievements, the accomplishments, the goals that we set, and we took care of that and we moved on. We got to look at all of those things, factor them in, and say, damn, if I was able to do this, and that, why can't I do this, and that? But it's all up to us. That's what we want to do. First ever review of drop shit. And yes, it's let's go, man. Before I finish right here, that's on free right here. I just want to share on live stream, on live hangouts. I did the numbers the other day, and I already told a few people this, but I just wanted to bring it up here. But year to year, we always talk about, man, we're gonna make it better. We're gonna make it better. We're gonna make it better, and that's all we've done. All we've done from 2013 when we started. Every year we've seen growth, and I just want to, let you guys all know right now, another year of growth, man. Man, that's big. That's major, man. Pat yourselves on the back, man. Give all praise and glory to the Most High because you had to really work for it. It doesn't come easy. It doesn't. When people are sitting back, like I was talking to Jerry the other night, and I was like, man, the thing about this journey is like I don't want to just be satisfied with just reaching a certain number. I can't be. It's too much on the line. We have to be fighting for. If we say we're fighting for more, then we have to go out there and fight for it. There's so much going on in our lives, and so much that we take on ourselves, and to be able to surpass ourselves from a year ago, that says a lot about what we're doing, man. You know, and that's why it's like like we shouldn't take it lightly. The efforts that we are putting in, we shouldn't take it lightly. You know what I mean? And if we really want more, we want to win more, then why not continue to put in a little bit more? Because God is only going to give you what you're putting in. If you obviously he felt we put in enough to grow another year. You know what I mean? Like we learned, even if it's only a penny over from a year ago, you still grew. And that's the beautiful thing. And now we have to figure out how do we grow it faster. And it really comes down to a commitment day in and day out for a whole year. You know? And to be honest, whatever the contribution is, I mean, the results are going to come in with whatever that contribution that was given. You're gonna yield those results. Next year, I want to yield some crazy results. I mean, exponential growth. I mean, this is me personally. I want to do all these things, and I want you guys, you know, I want you guys to play a huge role as well. But it just comes down to you. Like whatever you want to do, however you want to play it. I mean, it just comes down to you. You know, I can only wish or hope for so much, and at the end of the day, I only can put in what I know I'm going to put in. But like we know, the more hands are, at the plow, the more people going after them bags. Like we just all watched that little Boosie. Man, we can do it, man. But it's going to really take that commitment, do it all, man. Through the ups and downs, 3 years later, even with everything that happened within this year alone, I mean, every year has its own problems. And 2017, once again, it's going to have its own problems. But what are we going to do about them? You know what I mean? What are we going to do about it? Are we just going to fold and try to hide from it? Or are we going to say, you know what? Whatever comes my way, I'm still going to be smiling. I'm going to take it head on, and I'm going to go past it. And I'm going to grow from it. And those are the things that we got to be conscious of, man. But once again, man, it's a great feeling to see another year of growth. I mean, I feel blessed. I feel honored just to be a part of this, to be able to do what you love. I mean, nobody could take that away, man. I mean, we see how many people just dreading their jobs, and how many people just go to these dead-end jobs and, they make X amount of dollars and they say, they want to make more, but they're not willing to bust a move to. And yet here we are, given an opportunity to not only do what we love, but to make whatever we want to make. And it really comes down to that. Like, what do you really want? What do you really want? And that's how I want to end it when we go into these ones. But man, I just want to thank God, man. I thank God for team. I thank God for support. I thank God for believing in us. I thank God for continuing to be the leader of our group on our journey, continuing to open up the doors, continuing to expose us to different people that we need to come in contact with, and continuing to send them to us as well. I thank God for favor. I thank God for everything that he continues to show us, everything that he's about. A lot of people just like to thank him when it's the good times, when everything is going good. That ain't me. I thank my God for everything, no matter what. You know what I mean? And I really want us to all, start tapping into that relationship a lot more, because it can only get better. I'm telling you this from experience, man. We learn how to really trust him and believe in him. It only does, But when we have these other thoughts and we're just trying to do it all on ourselves, and You think, we can, oh, yeah, man, I got this. It don't work like that, man. It's a team game. He wants the best for us. But it really comes down, what do we really want for ourselves? Because we could talk all day and all night, but yet, if we ain't doing nothing about it, then why the hell are we even talking? Point blank, point blank, period. God has a lot for us, man. If we want it, we got to go get it. We got to. 2017 is no different. It's a whole nother year, whole 365, we get to go and climb. Now, who's with the climb? So with that being said, man, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We're going to go into these ones, and then we get on. Love you, Lord. Jesus' name, pray. Amen.